Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, people. When it comes to Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, I'm telling you guys right now, right? What people are sitting back kind of being entertained, encouraging the behavior from both sides, and we're in that society where everybody wants to sit there with the little phone and record everything, right? People are sitting back, man, and they are just trying to breathe life into Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, ending up what I'm gonna say self-destructing on each other, and I am not for that. But I'm going to tell you right now, Devin Haney does have a big mouth. You know, there's no doubt about that. His father does too. There was a video released the last I don't know, 24 hours, 48 hours. Just the way that his dad chooses to talk and carry on. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I will always have an issue when I'll always have an issue when I hear certain things being said, especially when you have this magnifying glass on you. Don't get me wrong, we're all human, but when you get to a certain position in your career, in life, sometimes you gotta listen a whole lot and talk very little. And if you do talk, be very mindful of what you say. And that's not the case with Devin Haney's dad, and it's definitely not the case with Devin Haney. So if you see him and Shakur Stevenson kind of going back and forth on Twitter, right? It kind of starts out the typical back and forth between the two of them. Devin Haney kind of says that Shakur is corny, and Shakur comes back and calls Devin Haney the B word, calls his father the B word, and Devin Haney goes on and just keeps making fun of him, right? Then Devin Haney goes on and says that, hey, look, he's telling Shakur Stevenson, look, your mama is a B word. He's like, you're clout chasing, N-word, some foul language, right? You can read what's on the screen. Now, this is where it just gets totally out of control, because they're insulting fathers, insulting mothers. And now Shakur is like, look, if I catch you by yourself, I'm going to smack you. Now, this is Al Capone talk. This is tough guy talk. This is mob talk. This is the kind of talk you would hear from someone who's surrounding themselves by a bunch of people who probably think that this is the way to go. This isn't the kind of conversation, you see how Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are talking. This isn't the kind of dialogue between two guys who are coming from a support system of people that's all about, look, let's get this money, make the best fights, but not be out here just totally being destructive. And that is, when I watch this dialogue, it's a destructive dialogue. To see two young men disrespecting each other, disrespecting parents, and now looking to have a confrontation outside the ring. When I catch you by yourself, let me tell you something. If you want to be Al Capone, you better go all the way. And you better be ready for those consequences. Okay? Because that is a threat. I tell you what, Devin Haney, if Shakur Stevenson approached him, Devin Haney could shoot him and kill him and get away with it. Because when Shakur Stevenson says, I'm smacking the S out of you, make sure to tell your security, never leave your side. You B-A-N word, okay? Now, for those of you who are saying, man, Hood, why are you talking about that? I just did a video, right? Now, look, my channel, I don't have 300,000 subscribers. So a lot of people, they'll skip over the videos that I put out, which I think the whole boxing community should be stopping and watching the videos I put out, because I'm always out here saying something, kicking knowledge or trying to draw attention to things. Sometimes I do it in a comical manner. But I did this video on just a couple weeks ago, if that, about Shakur Stevenson. Now, in this video, right, this is it. I'm going to play a snippet from it. Okay? Well, I'm saying in the video, Shakur Stevenson must get away from criminals and dumb advisors. Now, look at what he says here about tell your security never leave your side, you BA N-word. Now listen to what I say in this video. It's just a short little one minute clip I'm gonna play, okay? Starts at 6 minutes and 36 seconds if you wanna go look the video up. But this is the problem with Shakur Stevenson. He's associated with people that I think he should get away from, man. You know, when you see that Shakur Stevenson, and he's young, I was young once. I'm telling you, man, boy. If you only knew, I'll leave it to you as that. That's why when I see him being a young man and the people he's around and him out there at the gas station fighting and being stupid years ago, him out there, man, they're showing pictures of him hitting people, showing pictures of him at this damn thing where the boy from that rap group got shot, him being out there associated with, you know, with Jay Prince, who, you know, obviously he knows what he's doing when it comes to business, but there's always something negative and talking about the mob and affiliations and that's just not what you want. And I'm going to go ahead and say right now that I think Shakur Stevenson, if he doesn't get away from the people who are around him, and I'm not just talking about, you know, Jay Prince and all that. I'm talking about the people around him that's keeping him in those toxic environments, around toxic situations. This young man should not be anywhere near that crap. Let me see, man. How old is he now? Let me pull something up. Okay, so you can see that I'm already addressing things about Shakur Stevenson. And I did the video on August 3rd, right? You can see I'm already addressing the things that I'm seeing. Now, hey, look, I'm 48. I was young once. These guys, I put it to this, but they can't touch me when it comes to making bad decisions from age probably 12 to like 20, probably like, I'd say 30. You know what I'm saying? They can't touch me. And I can see the writings on the wall that Shakur, more Shakur than Devin Haney, Shakur is going to make a mistake. And this whole thing about people disrespecting mothers, disrespecting fathers, when I see you, because see, now he's put that out there to the world, right? When I see you, your security, tell them don't leave your side. If Shakur sees Devin Haney and he doesn't slap him, he doesn't punch him, he doesn't assault him, right? This is the problem, because he's got to do it now, right? He wants to be around the mobsters. He wants to be around the gangsters. He wants to be around he wants to be in a toxic environment. He wants to have negative people around him. He wants to keep a toxic circle. So he can't now not go all the way with what he said he's going to do. If not, well, social media is going to rip him. Devin Haney's going to rip him. Devin Haney's father's going to rip him. Everybody is going to sit there and verbally attack this man. Instead of people saying, you know what, we're glad we're seeing growth. They realized that what they were doing was immature. They're better than that. They're both millionaires. There's no need for them, two young guys in their 20s, millionaires, to be out here trying to be gangsters and disrespecting each other. Like, that's not necessary. But I'm telling y'all right now, this ain't good, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. If Devin Haney come and tell him, look, we can go somewhere and fight, and it's just all nonsense. So somebody needs to intervene here. You know, nobody listens to me. You know, nobody knows who the hell I am. But when I drop that video, what I'm saying in that video is what someone who can have some kind of influence on the two of them should come through and tell them the same thing. It'll be like, all right, y'all two, knock it out. I don't care if a person has to take their belt off and whip their butts, man. Like, you two young fools, stop. Cut it out. What are y'all doing? You got Andre Ward out there. You got even that guy Jay Prince. He knows what it is to deal with toxic situations and be up underneath the microscope dealing with, the whole legal system. He knows what that's like. You got Terrence Crawford out there. You got a bunch of guys. Roy Jones is another good one, man, who can come out there and try to mediate this. But Mike Tyson. So somebody needed, somebody need. But you would think Devin Haney's dad would be the one, but he's there gaslighting every damn thing. He's the biggest child out of all of them. It's embarrassing. But that being said, man, I don't know. Maybe the fight gets made now. Who knows? But I don't think so. Because Shakur Stevenson doesn't sound like he wants to go to 140, and Devin Haney sounds like he's going to 140. He doesn't want to come back down. But that being said, man, let's see how far this goes. But this is one of probably the more disturbing dialogues I've seen on Twitter between boxers. We know Tyson Fury is a fool, but we know Tyson Fury is just a talker. We know he's out there in the UK with his 6, 7 kids and wife. Tyson Fury's not running up and slapping nobody. Tyson Fury is like a WWE character. No one takes him serious. You saw when Usyk came into the ring, Tyson Fury's in his face cussing at him and calling him names and all kind of stuff. Tyson Fury's not going to put his hands on Usyk. Usyk's not putting his hands on Fury. The problem with this situation is I can really see, because of their support system, pushing them to go out there to keep it real. And I can see these fools coming out here and doing something stupid and land their butts in jail, especially from that Shakur Stevenson side. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no more talk about I'm from Newark, or I'm from LA, or I'm from here, West Coast, New York, Brooklyn, East Coast, Miami, Atlanta, Detroit, St. Louis. I don't want to hear no more of that. I'm from here. I'm from Seattle. I'm from here, from Arizona. I don't want to hear that, man. I tell you what, you may be from New York. You may be from LA. You may be from, matter of fact, you may be a West Coast, East Coast. Y'all may be from all over there. That's where you be from. But you know where you're going to be at? If you continue with this Al Capone behavior, you're going to be in jail. And jail's not cool. I'll tell y'all that right now. One night in jail is all you need for most people with any sense to know this is not the spot. Jail sucks. And that's not even having to dress out. You understand? That's them putting you in jail overnight. You still got on your regular clothes. You know what I'm saying? They just take your items like your money, your wallet, your jewels. You still in there in your shirt, your jacket. You laying down there with some little mat, some little BS blanket with a bunch of cats and all y'all sleeping. One big stinking toilet in the middle of the room. Someone got to go piss or take a crap. They're like, yo, and everybody turned their head because, it's a privacy thing, a respect thing. These boys, they're not built for that. I'll tell you that right now. They're not built for that. They are not Tank Davis, and not even Tank's built for that. You understand? I don't care. When you come from a privileged lifestyle like what they have right now, ain't no going to jail. Why? That's moving down the ladder. That's reverse. All the way they're talking on here, this is crazy to me. Stupid. I don't like it. And I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's funny. I'm not going to play any cool music to go with this video to try to keep y'all coming back rewatching it. No, it's not. This is horrible to me. It's young people out here, man, about to destroy each other. Opportunities these fellas have. Everything they achieve was with not only their fists, but with their minds, man. It's a mental thing. You got to have a brain on you to stay disciplined, stay focused, to train the way they train. Go to the Olympics, amateurs, everything that they did, man, to come out here now and become professionals and do what they've been able to do. It takes a special person to do that. But I tell you what, they're not using their minds, not right now. Because if they haven't learned, man, social media is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Because if the real deal pops off, all of this crap that's here on social media is getting pulled, going to be evidence in court. And it doesn't look good for either one of them. But I'll tell you what I see is two immature, childish, spoiled ass kids getting carried away. And it's going to end up with one of them in a situation that their money can't get them out of. And they're going to regret it. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. Somebody need to intervene real quick because you can see, I think Devin Haney's used to people disrespecting his dad because his dad disrespects everyone. It's like a game to them. But you can see Shakur Stevenson, he ain't like that about his mom. Remember, he grew up with only his mom. He ain't have his father there. And he's very close to his mother. And I know that hit home. But hey, if you're going to cuss somebody's father, well, you got to take it when they cuss your mother. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. The way you don't get yourself in them situations is you don't disrespect people. You guys are multimillionaires. Conduct yourselves as professionals. And all this crap can be averted. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. All 7 continents. This is going the wrong direction. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm in the breeze.